But the way he's been going, as the runner from first goes, pitches outside, corner for a strike, throw down to second, and it tips off the glove of Chang in a shallow right center. Martin's going to get up, head to third. He will dive head first, and he's got a stolen base and E2. Well, they ran wild yesterday with 5 stolen bases in an inning. Why not run again today?
And Martin gets there way before this throw does. It tails a bit away from the shortstop Chang, and Martin didn't realize right away this ball was in center field. Got a late break going to third and still got there within plenty of time.
Oh, man, 90 feet away, Junior Severino, who leads the team in RBI, one ahead of Deshaun Kersey. 1 run batted in. First pitch by Marco Raya is inside for ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes. Well, I've had a lot of guests up here. This one may be one of the more important ones that we have had all season. Amathini Keefe will join me. She is the Executive Director of Domestic Abuse Project, shortened MNDAP. And look, there's a lot to get to here, so I want to make sure we have enough time to get to it all. But tell me about the Domestic Abuse Project and who you specifically help.
So we are located in Northeast Minneapolis, and we work with everyone in the family. We serve children that have witnessed domestic violence.
15 homers, 38 RBI. And this one off the end of the bat. There's this funny spin to it towards short, throws to first and pulls. Nunez off the bag, does Chang. We'll see how they score this one. This is what official scorers hate, even though we're only in the 3rd inning. They want the first hit to be clean because you don't want it to come bite you later on, and they're going to score that E6.
Yeah, again, that little weird spin. Play developed a little slowly there, but Nunez coming off the bag, having to make sure that ball stays in fair territory there. And
Schneider says, we've got data on all these guys. We know who he can run on, who he can't. 1-2 pitch, Eels goes. Good jump, pitch outside, throw down to second, and that's going to tip off the glove, and that's going to score Chris Williams, and it's a 1-0 lead. Well, Andy Rodriguez has not made a good throw, and you got to remember, he had the surgery this year on the elbow. Eels looks back, but this throw is not going to get him in the tails.
Yeah, and that's what happened to both throws so far. When Martin stole second back in the 1st inning, and when Eels does here, both of those throws.
That's what it reminds me of. 1-1 pitch. This one towards short on a hop, backing up on it is Chang. Throws across, bounces it on purpose. And the inning is over. No runs hit, no errors, and nobody left on. We are through 4. 2-0.
First with 1 away here for Tsung-Che Cheng in the first pitch. Curveball, 1-0. Chang grounded out to third his first time up. Get a ground ball to third here. You can get out of this inning. That cutter's taste of AAA this week. There's a curveball, and 3-0 green light, bouncing ball up the middle. Bannon flips to second. The return, not in time. Oh man, that was going to be a pretty one. Bannon with the glove flip, but Chang gets down the line way too quick.
Yeah, Chang runs well, but this is pretty, right? Middle infielders work on this all the time, that glove flip. Bannon to Eels, who put everything he had behind this one. If this is about a foot or two to Bannon's right or his left, that's probably a double play, but he's got a range to go get it, and that whole play took a little too long.
Outside of Chang, or maybe
arm up with the Twins.
Called strike on Chang. It's 0-1.
Who, by the way, are tied at 1 in the bottom of the 7th against the Red Sox.
I'd like to have another left-handed pitcher in that bullpen. 2 innings of shutout relief. A 2-1 to Chang, takes outside. Imagine inning of work probably here as the 3-1 is called a strike. Chang couldn't buy the call. Rehab, and then Brent Hedrick as the payoff pitch is tipped foul. Hedrick. 3 balls and 2 strikes. On Funderburk's payoff pitch, Chang lines it into left field, and that'll get down for a hit. Martin rounds the ball and makes the throw to second. Chang in there with a double. This kid is fast. Flies in for his first extra base hit at AAA. And he has got that type of speed and able to turn that into a double and looping that one into the corner. Martin put a good throw to the bag, but Chang well in front of it, and back to the top of the lineup now for Alico Williams. Looking for his first hit tonight. And he lines it to the left side, and it gets past Eels into shallow left. Miguel Perez puts up the stop sign at third base. Chang stays there. There's runners at the corners with one out. That one splitting the difference between Eels and Castillo. Eels made a heck of an effort at it, but got just a piece of the baseball. And take another look here. Just right past Castillo, and Eels just got a piece of it. And now an insurance run 90 feet away here for Indianapolis. And Jiwan Bay, the hitter. And the first pitch hit on the ground to the right side. Bannon's got it, flips to second. The return to first is not in time. It'll score the run. It's 4-2 Indianapolis. Again, similar to what we saw earlier in the game with Chang back in the 5th inning. Two quickest guys on the team able to beat out the relay throw, and it scores a run. Again, if that ball's hit right at Bannon, may be able to make the play. Still a solid turn. Eels put everything into the throw, but and he hits the first pitch to the left side. Chang on the backhand, and the throw just beats him. Kersey Jr. quick down the line, but not quick enough that time as Indianapolis.
1 for 3, doubled his last time up. First pitch, tapped it foul, 0-1.
And again, that changeup, it plays incredibly well against lefties with how much movement it's got on it. It dies away from left-handed hitters. A pitch that you can use to get him to roll over something to the right side.
No balls, 1 strike, the count on Chang. They are loaded for him. Saints clinging to a 1-run lead. In the dirt, ball skips away from Williams, and that'll be a wild pitch to tie the ball game up. Everybody else moves up 90 feet, and so you've got 2 in scoring position in a 5-5 ball game.
Now that's about the last thing you want to do, is just hand it to them. You want to make them earn it, and throws the slider here and just yanks it. And it spikes it short, and Williams, you can only do so much from behind the plate there with a pitch thrown that short.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count on Chang. Swing and a miss, change 1-2. Runs over the final few innings. 1-2 pitch down the pipe, called strike 3. Have had a couple more walk-off wins of late than they did most of this season. As this first pitch swing grounded to short. Chang has it, 1 pitch and 1 away. Not the start they wanted. And that'll bring up Chris.